people. You're on Clubhouse.
What?
Come on, there's like microphones here. There's all sorts of extra electronic setup. We are ready to rock and roll for today.
Wait a minute.
This is fun.
Get a haircut, Sean. That's very becoming.
I don't know, Vivian. That is a very personal question that you're leaning into, Vivian. Yes, I got my hair cut on Saturday from John the barber. Yes.
Well,
I'm sorry, Jerry. I said John, Jerry the barber, who's been cutting my hair for over 20 years.
Yay.
Okay. So how are you? And let's rock and roll. We got incredible people here. Yes, let's go.
We do. We got Natalie Freeman from the greater Tampa Bay area.
Hello.
Armed with an accounting degree from Florida Agricultural and Mechanical Engineering, she started her own accounting firm, Lionheart, and then decided to own another firm. Now, as a financial advisor and business developer for both for-profit and nonprofit organizations. Today, as a wealth manager and author of Leading Ladies Leadership Guide, she's turned her attention to becoming a motivational speaker. You can catch her on home of the Monday Morning Motivational Facebook live stream and on the up-and-coming podcast, Successful But Single. Welcome, Natalie.
Thank you.
Natalie, lots of things. Like there's accounting, there's like dating, there's like things and motivational speaking and coaching. What's up with you? Like what's the busyness and what are you creating in the world?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I'm just trying to uncover everybody's awesomeness. And, financial accounting, it's boring, but it's very needed. It's a structure that we all need to be successful. Everybody needs accounting. So that's why I started there. But people always said I didn't have the typical personality of an accountant. And so I've just used that platform to motivate and encourage people to uncover their fears, push past them, and find their passion in life and live to the fullest. And so that, I've used that platform, the financial platform, the coaching, the speaking, the writing, just to help people do that.
That is awesome. You still in the space of financial services?
I am. I'm currently a financial advisor.
All right. And I'm not going to ask anything specific about you, but financial advisor, successful, looking to grow their practice. What would you say is a number of sales meetings per month that you would say is impressive? And let me define a sales meeting, because we distinguish between marketing and selling here on the Real Raw. Marketing is all the activity that you do to generate a sales meeting. A sales meeting is where you're having a conversation with somebody about their money, about their world, where at the end of it, they're going to say yes or no as to whether or not they want to work with you. So how many sales meetings a month would be a number you go, that's an impressive number?
That's a good question, actually. Something I probably should know. I would really say about 50 a month, 50 quality candidates, 50 quality contacts a month.
That's a lot of sales meetings. We'll come back to that. But thank you for that, Natalie. And how about a fun fact?
That'd be like a little over 10 a week,
Yeah, absolutely. So how about a fun fact?
Fun fact, for my 40th birthday, I ran a marathon. That's 26.2 miles. I had never run before that. I had started running, I think maybe 3 years before that. But for my 40th birthday, that's what I wanted to do. I got out there, I trained, and I did it.
Natalie, you are taking life on, and thank you for being here so much today. I'm going to come back in a little bit. Hey, Vivian, by the way, what are we doing here? And what is this thing?
Oh my God, this is the Real Raw, Sean. This is an experiential platform where we get to see and experience how influence is a superpower. Here you have fun as you step onto the stage, hold the mic, and share your authentic self with the hotbed of talent in front of you. Your aim is to align your purpose with others in an organic way in order to form ecosystems. And just like that, you create more magic in less time and make boatloads of money in the process. That's what we're doing here.
Woo!
Yeah, that's some cool stuff. Bella, that sounds like a fun show to be on. What you say?
That is a fun show. And just so you know, when the intro is playing, everyone on the screen is dancing.
Everybody.
Yeah. Everybody's moving their body to the intro. It's like a new thing.
That is a new thing that is happening. Somehow I sense your presence in that dynamic, but I could be confused.
I think it was Vivian and I combined. I think it's our energetic connection that just gets things moving.
Yes, I am not confused that Vivian is a part of that as well. And so thank you for that. And let's just drop in with our next amazing participant, Vivian.
Oh my goodness. We have here Miss Lucy Parker from the University of the West of England she went to.
Vivian, I love you.
I'm very partial to my Brits. You like that? I'm already part of your Brit situation. This is what the Latina from Brooklyn says. She is the #1 real estate influencer and key opinion leader and disruptor. She was named #1 top producer of Keller Williams Dubai and awarded cultural ambassador for most closely aligned to company culture and values and embodies the credos at Keller Williams. She's now CEO of her own company, Lucy J. Parker Real Estate. She believes in upping your passion and drive to become #1 and dares to coach you if you want to be a millionaire real estate agent just like her. Welcome, Lucy.
Lucy,
Thank you so much.
drop the mic. So let's hear it, Lucy. Like, how do you rate Vivian's attempt at a British accent?
I was actually very impressed, Sean. Like, that was 10 out of 10. I actually thought for a moment you come from England, but yeah.
Oh, that is true. But I was on the phone with the UK this morning with the one and only Peter Swain at 5 a.m. our time, 11 a.m. his time. So yes, we practice with Peter very often, Lucy.
Okay,
Thank you so much for being here. How about a fun fact?
Fun fact, I have traveled to over 70 countries around the world and I want to visit every single one before I die. So I have another 130 to go. Anyone joining me?
Yes, but where are we going? What's your first pick as soon as this is over?
Where should we go first? I'd love to go to the Maldives. I've never been there. Anyone else?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Scuba diving hotbed. What
I
I'm
know.
smelling, Lucy, I'm smelling something. Do you smell something? I'm smelling intentionality for life. So that's extraordinary that you're here. Your intention is unbelievable. So where did all this intentionality come from, Lucy?
Oh, goodness. We haven't got enough time to go through that. But let me just say, I was brought up overseas in the South Pacific in Fiji and Vanuatu. So I have a lot of passion for living. And I believe that we only have, a certain amount of time on this planet. Why on earth are we doing anything for the sake of it? So I live my life every day, purposeful and intentional. And I love to help others unleash theirs as well.
Wow, Lucy dropping bombs all over the place. How about what's your relationship with the sea? I'm hearing Maldives, I'm hearing Vanuatu, I'm hearing Fiji. Like, what's the sea and you? Like, what's the deal?
That is so perceptive. Well done. Yes. Actually, I'm an Aquarian. I love scuba diving. I'm a scuba diver master. Absolutely. The ocean is where, that's my calm. That's my connection with this planet Earth. So, yeah, that's where I feel free. And it's all about freedom, right?
Yes. So that's called level 5 listening, depth of listening. So thank you for the acknowledgement. 37-year scuba diver. My children are all certified at 10 years old. And I applaud. I think there's only 3 worlds, right? There's this world, there's space, and there's undersea. And so it's an entirely different planet down there. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Have you been going into the ocean, Sean?
Yes, we'll tell those stories in a little bit, Lucy, because Vivian and Bella have some interesting stories to share about that. But let's move along for right now. We have some incredible judges today. Who do we have, Vivian?
We have one of our very own. We have Michelle Etchebarren in the house. Woo, woo. Founder and CEO of Attorneys in Motion, aka the Uber of lawyers and their court appearances. Not only did she create this company from limited resources, she did so as a single mom of 4. Plus, she grew the business to be a nationwide company with over 7,500 lawyers. She now offers freelance lawyer work so lawyers can run leaner and more productive law firms. And she sits on the board of the Mexican American Bar Association Political Action Committee and works to diversify the bench. Michelle works with a nationwide nonprofit organization that specializes in providing work to military spouses who are lawyers. Welcome, Michelle.
Michelle.
Thank you, Vivian.
You're up to some really cool stuff, Michelle. How are you?
I'm fantastic today. I get to be here with all these lovely folks, all of you. I am blessed to be here. I'm great. This morning, little fun fact, I walked to the beach and the waves are so massive. They reach the bottom of the pier. So I live on Hermosa, Manhattan Beach in Southern California. And the waves are so huge, they're reaching the top of the pier. And normally there's a bunch of surfers out there and I see one crazy surfer. And the first person I thought of was Sean Callagy. Why does this guy remind me of somebody I know?
Well, thank you for that, Michelle. And Michelle is referencing perhaps a night that we may or may not have brought the entire Unblinded Elite army into the Atlantic Ocean at midnight in like late September in New Jersey. Massive waves crashing along the shoreline. Footnote, in case anybody's like, oh, New Jersey. Well, we had a Southern California surfer there who couldn't even get up on the waves during the day that day because they were so completely crazy. And he's an excellent surfer. So it was awesome. We had tons of fun. And New Jersey, surfing, waves, left coast, right coast. By the way, Michelle rocking it with 7,500 lawyers and law firms that her firm has made agreements with. Just think of that, about going from hello to yes. 7,500 law firms. How about that? Michelle, love you and great job.
Thank you.
Yes. Vivian.
Oh, we have from Miami, Florida, Andres Acion in the house.
Andres is here. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Sean?
How are you? Long time no see.
Fantastic.
No, you can't see this, Sean. Like behind him, he's got all these high rises, which is just like embodying all his spirit because he's always been into real estate. It's been in his veins. He went from broker to founder of MREG, the Miami Real Estate Group, with a focus on leasing residential and commercial properties. And as VP of Fortune Development Sales, he overlooked 39 developments, adding over 10 billion in sales. He's as proud of his success as he is in giving back to help the youth in his community. He developed the Andres Acion Foundation and also serves as board member of Amigos for Kids, Young Professionals, and contributes to St. Jude's. So welcome, Andres Acion.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Andres, how are you, brother?
Fantastic.
How about a fun fact?
A fun fact. Fun fact is that during COVID, I was filming some social media of people in food banks waiting to get food, and a friend, an acquaintance that I don't even know from LA saw it. He was going to be buying $500 pair of sneakers, and then he saw my social media and says, I'm going to send these $500 to this guy and see how he could help with those $500. I took those $500 and I went shopping to a supermarket and started buying food for people in line. The supermarket matched my giving of whatever I brought in to the table, and I ended up raising $100,000, which the supermarket matched, and I've helped over 5,000 families and doing happy to do what I do for my foundation.
Amazing.
Awesome. Listen, love you, brother. It's amazing. Your heart is so huge. And my fun fact is that the only place I've ever hung out with Andres is not on one, but two different private islands, one owned by Richard Branson and the other owned by Brittany Turner. That is not something, Bella, that you could say about many people that you know and relationships you have, that the only place we've ever encountered each other is not on one, but two private islands in the Caribbean. Bella?
Go big or go home, right?
That is it. And how amazing Bella is, Andres.
He is just sort of your heart, just like every time you speak and talk about all the things you do, it melts my heart. You're extraordinary. Yeah. I'm grateful to know you.
Oh, thank you, brother. And just tell everybody that Bella got like her butt kicked on the trampoline. Please, Andres, please help me.
He's not going to lie for you.
He did on the second try.
This is integrity-based human influence, so I understand, Andres. So thank you very much. Love you, brother, and so happy you're here today.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Vivian, we got one more amazing judge.
We do, but he's kind of stuck in traffic right now. So I was thinking, let's talk about our very fabulous Bella.
Yes, let's do that.
Bella is in from Austin, Texas. Although she's kind of like a gypsy, but right now she's in Austin. She went from selling crafts on a front lawn as a kid to building a multiple seven-figure real estate company, becoming the #1 business broker in the state of Nevada. She places more women salespeople than anyone else in the country at Align Sales, where she is CEO. Welcome, Bella Verita.
Well, thank you, Miss Vivian. Happy Monday to you.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you, Bella. How are you doing today?
I am extraordinary. I just had a financial meeting with like my CPA, and like, you know, last year was technically my first year in business, and I was profitable my first year by like 20%, which is pretty awesome for a first year. And then we did all the numbers to figure out how I'm going to get to 50% this year. So I'm really fired up and excited about that.
And that must have something also to do with an incredible dynamic place of Unblinded where you're like tearing it up all over the place, meeting incredible people and leading. Maybe also
I
a little
mean,
bit.
Unblinded might have something to do with it. I mean, I do make them look pretty good over there at Unblinded. So, you know, there's a lot of ecosystem value happening over there, but you know, we'll see what happens.
And how about a fun fact?
The fun fact is it snowed in Texas yesterday. And I actually drove to Houston today and there was like snow on the side of the streets in like central Texas. It's kind of crazy.
That is absolutely unreal. I didn't think it snowed that often in Texas. And is it snowy now?
No, it only snows like once a year. Nobody leaves their house. It was funny because I was talking to someone and I was like, oh, I was talking to David Gonzalez, as a matter of fact. And he's like, what are you doing today? I'm like, it's snowing. I'm not doing anything. And he's like, this is the only place that people don't go out when it's snowing.
Well, tell DG I say hello. And Bella, your presence is felt. We are ready to rock this thing. Vivian is our other judge yet out of the traffic scenario, or we press on?
I am still waiting to hear. He's not responding. Would you like me to share who he is in hopes that he may show up? Or
yes, let's do that. Yes. Yeah.
Dr. Juicy Erikanen. He's not here to contest this the way I say his name, so that's what he's called.
He
today.
must be juicy.
He's juicy. CEO of Neuroplastic Work. Since the age of 7, he's been mesmerized by the vibrations emanating out of speakers. He then started building radios and power units, which inspired him to become a mathematician. It awakened a passion to create frequency tones to help people improve concentration and focus, creativity, and relax to restore one's energy flow, which is what he talks about in his book, Transforming Vibes, Transforming Lives, How to Tune Your Inner Frequency from Comfort to Ultimate Success. So wherever he is in the ether, Dr. Juicy Erikanen, baby, welcome to the Real Raw.
Dr. Juicy, welcome. Hopefully we'll catch up shortly. Let's get Unblinded team, seeing if Dr. Juicy is maybe stuck in like a snowbank. He's going scuba diving, jumping out of an airplane, all sorts of things that we do here, but we'll see. So Vivian, love you. Amazing job as always. Let's rock this thing and we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you so much, Vivian.
You have fun.
Bye, Vivian.
Bella, are you ready?
I think I need a break. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm a little nervous.
All right.
We've got some pretty amazing contestants today. They're pretty incredible women. I don't know. I might need a shot of tequila before I start.
Okay. We'll get a quick shot of tequila. Let's bounce back. How about this? Maybe on the next break, you get a shot of tequila?
Fantastic. Done.
Excellent. All right. Let's rock this thing. So who would you like to see go first? Bella?
Ooh, so Lucy, did you one of you want to go first? Like, do you want to I'm a leader. I want to take it on.
I don't mind going first.
Ooh.
Lucy is it. Look at that leadership.
Lucy, real quick before we go any further, do you go scuba diving, any shark diving in your travels?
Yes. Oh, I've definitely seen sharks in Indonesia. I was diving with a tiger shark, not on purpose. In Costa Rica as well. Yeah. And Thailand.
For those that are unaware, tiger shark, way different than like a black tip or a reef shark or a nurse shark or a hammerhead even. Like tiger shark, we're talking like, apex predator along with the great white and perhaps bulls. But yeah, tiger craziness. So tiger sharkness is in the house. Lucy, what we do here is we go from hello to yes. And Belle will be any avatar that you want. She could be herself. She could be any specific human being in the world, but everything begins after yes. So what's a yes that you might be seeking in the world? From whom? Bella will be that person or that avatar. So who would you like Bella to be?
So I would like Bella to be a client that's found me on social media and we get to know each other. And then she actually does want to book an appointment to go and view a property with me. So the yes is booking the property, booking the appointment to meet.
All right, let's take us in. Bella, and where is she looking for property in what region of the world?
I think Bella is looking for a property in Florida.
All right. Bella, you're looking for some Florida property. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. And this is a set phone call for 6 minutes. So we don't need to get to the yes in the first 3 minutes. Because we're going to have like a bifurcated time. So 3 minutes break, then another 3 minutes. And it's a set phone call. Sound good, Lucy?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Take us in, Bella.
Hi, Lucy. It's Bella.
Hi, Bella. So nice to finally hear your voice. How are you doing?
Thank you. I am pretty amazing. How about yourself?
I'm very well, thanks, Bella. So I saw your message and you wanted some more information about properties in Florida. So tell me, Bella, why Florida?
I have a lot of business partner ecosystem merging partnerships in Florida. There's a lot of there's a big community down there, and just like Texas just doesn't feel like home. And so I'm headed to Florida to see what that feels like.
Okay. And what would feel like home to you, Bella? Just can you describe that?
Ooh, that's a really good question. So I love fun. And I love living in walkable areas. Like I love to walk. Like if I can walk to the grocery store and walk to get I love to eat. So if I can walk to go out to eat, these kinds of things. I love living in walkable areas. I'm a rather sociable person.
Amazing.
And I like something that's open, and I love to entertain and have friends over. So just anywhere where I think home is always where my people are.
Absolutely. And you mentioned actually, Bella, love that you're looking to be around sort of other big business leaders and partnerships. So whereabouts in Florida would they be? Do you have some idea?
Yeah, so I have people in the Orlando area, but I don't think I'm going there because I also have family there and I don't want to live close to family.
Oh, okay. I know
So
what
I
you mean.
skip that part.
We all have our family that we don't want to be close to and other
Yeah.
family that we want to be on top of.
Exactly. I like that. So I really like the south, the Boca Raton area.
Okay.
So maybe that area.
Amazing. And how does the coast sound for you? Do you want to be near the ocean or you're not so bothered?
I do love the ocean. I'm a newly trained surfer. I got to learn how to surf from a blind man, taught me how to surf.
Amazing.
And I can almost outsurf him now. So
Wow.
definitely want to show him how it's done on the coast of Florida for sure.
Oh my goodness. Bella, can you teach me how to surf? I've done one class and I can get up, but then I just need some more help and tuition. Maybe you can teach me.
I might need a few more lessons myself,
Okay.
but once I get there, I will definitely teach you.
Okay, so here's the deal. After our first appointment, we should go surfing. How does that sound?
That sounds fantastic.
Amazing.
And I've got another call I need to take. And as soon as I get back, I would love to continue this conversation.
Amazing. You take care, Bella. So nice to chat to you.
You
Bye-bye.
too, Lucy. Bye-bye.
Lucy, your energy is infectious. How did that feel for you?
I loved it. She's amazing and she's really interesting as a client. I mean, as Bella as well, by the way, but that's why I said Florida. But Bella's energy is huge and I'm attracted to that energy. So that for me was really nice, really good fun, and dying to meet Bella, my client, and Bella who is Bella. So yeah.
Awesome. Bella, how was that for you?
That was extraordinary, and it was super fun. It was super fun to talk about possibilities and what could be. So that was fun.
All right, let's take it into the round with Natalie. Are you ready to go?
Ready?
I am ready. And just for your optics, I think Dr. Juicy couldn't make it, and we now have Ken Van Loo in the house.
The one and only skyscraper building, heart-centered leader, captain of industry, best-selling author. That Ken Van Loo?
That Ken Van Loo. Yes, sir. That exact Ken Van Loo.
Ken, what's up, brother?
How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Good to see everybody.
Great to have
You look absolutely spectacular. It's beautiful to see you.
Oh,
And hello, Michelle,
you.
everybody,
Yeah,
and
good
all these
day.
new faces.
Oh, you're talking to Bella? Ken?
Yeah, well, I saw her last
You're
week.
talking to me. I'm kidding, of course.
No, you interrupted him while he was talking about me. That's so rude.
Me and you have T-shirts on. They're all dressed up today.
That is amazing. Ken, thank you for being here.
Yes.
Bella, I think Ken was actually speaking to me and he misspoke and said Bella, but I don't know. Maybe. So
I think for this one time, you are definitely confused. You cannot say you're not confused because you are confused, my friends. You are confused.
Can you, let's drop in with Natalie. Natalie, who would you like Bella to be?
I would like Bella to be a referral that came to me from a current client. This referral is the CFO of a brand new company. She started the company maybe about a year ago, actually in the pandemic, and is a little hesitant about having a financial professional in her life because she's a single professional. She's a single mom. and, kind of likes to keep her resources close to her. But, her counterpart and colleague is encouraging her to branch out, grow that money, invest that money, create a future for herself and her new company. So, yes, I would like to do business with her.
All right.
All
You
right.
got it, Bella?
I got it.
All right, let's drop in. Natalie got 3 minutes in round one. And judges, by the way, we're looking for, hey, where's the emotional connection, heart to heart centeredness? How much Bella is like curious about what's up with Natalie and Lucy. So, Natalie, please take us in.
All right. Well, hello, Bella. How are you today?
I am amazing. How about yourself?
Doing well, thank you. Doing well. Well, as you know, we have a mutual friend in Samantha. I believe she is the CEO of your company and you're the CFO. She told me you all started an amazing promotions business with promotional material right in the middle of a pandemic. So, that is super exciting. How do you feel about starting a business and being so successful literally when the world is going crazy?
I feel really good about that. It makes me really, proud of, really who I got to become in that process.
We often find out who we are in a time of crisis, right?
Isn't that the truth, my friend? Isn't that the truth?
Look at that. You seem to overcome, all the challenges of, having to keep yourself together during literally a worldwide crisis.
Yep.
But you built a business and, most businesses don't even survive their first year, let alone you all thrived and had a very awesome bottom line, I'm told. So congratulations for that.
Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and why you may be needing services for financial advising?
Yeah. So my friend, recommended, as you mentioned, we are profitable this year, but I kind of, keep everything super tight and super close. I am a single mom, and so I have priorities and things to take care of that make me, I think, a little bit more maybe scarcity based. And so she keeps recommending, like, there's more things that we can do, we can expand, and there's just been kind of a little bit of fear in that. And I think if I really could understand how that could be, how we could still be profitable, how we could still make money, how I can make sure my family is taken care of, and then and hit the goals that we want to hit, I think it's definitely of interest to me.
Absolutely. You said a couple of key things there. Now, what would your priorities be? What would you consider a priority in this season of your life?
Personally or in business?
Let's start with personally and then move to the business.
Yeah, I think, and I'm going to have to go here in about 30 seconds. And we can definitely continue this conversation. But I think personally is just, making sure that, I'm taken care of. I've got money and savings. I'm investing money. My family is taken care of, that I can do the things with my kids that I want to do. And not really have to worry, just kind of know that is there. That's the first priority. And then definitely to grow the business, but in this next year as well. But I've got to run right now. And if I can, I'll call you back in about 3 minutes.
All righty. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Natalie, excellent work. In your heart, your presence, your calm right there. How'd that feel for you?
It felt great. I was just trying to make sure I understood what she was trying to say and make sure I understood her priorities. My next step was kind of lean into those priorities and just really connect the priorities to how I could help her alleviate some of the stress or the concern.
And then you had that
as a single mother and business owner.
Yeah, you had that in round 2. Excellent work. Bella, how'd that feel for you?
That was amazing. Yes. That was amazing. Excellent. I'm excited for my celebratory shot of tequila now.
Nice. Well, by the way, let's go this way. Let's start with Michelle E. And I'm going to note this before I do that Ken Van Loo, there might be fun and interesting things for you to talk about with Andres. That might be an intersection. Ken is the author of The Modern Wealth Building Formula. Andres' real estate prowess, all the things you're up to, Ken. I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds like that might be a good intro. Is that fair, Ken, or no?
Absolutely. I was attracted by the skyscrapers he has in his backdrop there.
You felt
and them. 2 of the most extraordinary men I have ever met. So you two should definitely know each other.
Cheers.
Definitely extraordinary, heart-centered, incredible human beings.
Amazing. All right. So Michelle, what do you have first for Lucy? 30 seconds, please.
Lucy, your energy is infectious. It's fun. It really, it's captivating. Really, like the person you're talking to wants to talk to you more because your energy is so inviting. I was really struggling with somewhere to find some feedback to give to you, and I struggled. I don't know that your questioning was perfect. You asked perfect, like open-ended questions. And the part where she mentioned her business, I thought, well, she could have an access here, but then you circled back around to it toward the end of the call. So you got that, you nailed it. I'm going to give you a 9.3. I don't see really too many places where I can give you like really good feedback, juicy feedback to take from it.
Awesome.
Other than you did great.
Thank
Excellent.
you
How
very
about for
much.
Natalie, Michelle?
And for Natalie, aspirational energy, really, truly aspirational. Everything that you talked to her about starting a business during COVID and how courageous she is to be able to do that. And especially as a single mom, starting something in the middle of COVID, oh my gosh, completely aspirational. Again, your questions, really good open-ended questions. It was hard for me to find anywhere I could give you feedback. I found one spot real quickly. You said
And your score
you
is?
said key things without validating what those key things were. I would have just said what those key things were. My score is a 9.1.
Nice. Excellent job, Michelle. Andres, how are you doing?
Doing fantastic. I love to be a part of this and add my value.
Please. Yeah, thank you. So what do you have for Lucy, my friend?
So Lucy, I loved your energy and I love the way that you connected with our friend here. When you were doing this role play, did you already know what type of property she wanted before? Not so much, right? Because you were asking her the questions as to why Florida and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
other
so
thing
I was going to bring that in the next part. Yeah.
because it's also obviously very important to get the needs and wants of
Yeah.
people in real estate, obviously, right? So I would have liked to try to get a little bit more of what she was looking for, a little more specific, so I could start shooting her stuff before I called her back.
And your score is?
I would say a 9.
For Natalie.
And Natalie, I think that you did great as well. And I think that it's a matter of you did well trying to connect with the prospect as well. And I think that it would be good to try to talk a little bit about possibly how you've been helpful to the person that referred you to her in that situation, to give some examples of things that you could possibly do for her as well.
Okay, thank you.
Nice.
And did you give a score?
I would say 8.7.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Andres. Modern wealth builder, Mr. Skyscraper. What's up, Ken?
You're on mute.
Here I am. So Lucy, I caught the tail end, but I just got fired up with so much joy and energy. I was immediately attracted like a magnet to you. So I didn't hear what the role play was. And I don't know if it was fair to give you a score.
Let's give a score to Lucy on energy, Ken.
Energy, it was definitely a 9.7.
Oh, bless
Awesome.
you.
And how about
Like, you lit up the screen as soon as I came on, and I just immediately felt gravitation. So
Thank you.
10.0 gravitational pull, 9.7 energy.
awesome? Awesome. How about for Natalie?
Yeah, Natalie, I really thought you started out with an extraordinary question, and then you leaned in nicely and you acknowledged and validated, which I thought was beautiful. You then leaned in again and asked another great open-ended question. Spectacular transference of energy, aspirational, a little bit of goddess. I'll give you a 9.5.
Nice job, Ken. Excellent, my friend. Well, we are ready for round 2. Bella, did you get your shot?
I did.
Excellent.
I did. I'm ready. Let's do
Like
this.
leveled out. You're all good.
Yep.
All right. So let's go to round 2. And this time I'm going to reverse it. And Natalie, Bella's back. This 3-minute round is where you take this to a yes. The yes doesn't have to be an actual sale. It could just be a longer meeting, maybe whatever that yes is that you're seeking. And here in this section, judges were looking for how, as actually Natalie beautifully pointed out, each of Natalie and Lucy share their heroic, unique identity into like the pain, into an agreement of a yes. And Natalie, Bella's back. Please take us in.
Okay.
Hi,
Hey,
Natalie.
how are you?
I'm extraordinary. How are you?
Good. Thanks for circling back. That really shows me that you're serious about building your, financial strategy for success. So I love that because that's exactly what I do. I mean, I come to you, I help you build a strategy and lend you some accountability so that you can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that, your financial future is set. I literally help people to get across the financial finish line. So thanks for calling me back.
Absolutely.
Well, awesome. So, one of the things that we talked about before we had to break was just the fact that you've done phenomenal in your business. I mean, you have this capital, you have this reserve. And so it would, we can talk about some suggestions to help put that to work for you. Your colleague, Samantha, who referred you, I've done really the same thing for her. I mean, I think you work together, right? She's your COO. And so I helped her put together a plan that was just going to really maximize her personal tax deductions. But as the CFO of the company, I can also show you how to maximize the tax deductions of the business as well. So the capital isn't just sitting, we can maximize that through retirement plans or just an investment strategy to help grow that capital while it's just sitting there. One of the things I heard you say also too, as a single mom, would you say that you're a little concerned that money will get away from you because you feel like you may need it for your family?
I think my biggest concern, my biggest concern is more around like living like my lifestyle that I enjoy living without the need of anyone else. So I think like, there's not, I'm really good at making money. I love to make money. And so but just to know that I am smart with it so that I can always maintain, my lifestyle as a single mom.
Absolutely. And so what we can do is I can show you a plan, and that's what we do. That's a part of my process to really sit down and find out what's important to you so that you can continue to live that lifestyle. Will you have enough money invested today to help you continue that lifestyle for you and your children to enjoy in the future? Because you want to not just do it today, right? You want to be able to do it 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Yes, ma'am. That is true.
Okay. Well, what I like to do with you, totally on me, is to sit down and go through a strategy with you, just outlining how we can maximize those dollars. So that security that you're looking for to do those things, to be able to travel and have a sensible lifestyle to cover all your expenses are taken care of. Is there any reason why we couldn't get together tomorrow at 3?
Yeah, can we just go a little higher than sensible though on the lifestyle piece?
Okay, you want to go for the goal. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how sensible I am, but
Is unsensible, illegitimate, totally raw.
the magical lifestyle.
Okay, well, let's take it.
Let's do it. I'm in. Thank you, Natalie.
That we can do.
Okay.
Natalie, great job. Bella, great job. Yes.
I don't think anyone has ever called me sensible. I think Bella and sensible has never been in the same sentence.
They're like antonyms. Like there's the opposite section of the dictionary. Sensible, Bella, yes, opposite. So perfect. So great job, Natalie. How'd that feel for you?
It was good. I think I was fairly in control of what she was trying to say, and I wanted to gather what was most important to her. And I hope I conveyed that I was listening and really wanted to give her ease that she could still, live this outrageous and, Bella type lifestyle.
Bella type lifestyle. I like that.
That's a quote.
Yep.
That was amazing.
But not just today. I was trying to paint the picture of, don't just live that life today. Let's get your money working so that you can live that life forever.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, now that you're helping me make money, I'm going to go be unsensible and spend some money in Florida.
Amazing. All right. So
I'm going to go buy some property in Florida.
So with that said, Lucy, Bella's back. Oh, you ready, Lucy?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Please take us in.
So Bella, I know you had to go really quickly on the last call, so I just wanted to call you back because I really wanted to understand more as to this property you're looking for. So tell me, what kind of space are we looking for? How many bedrooms?
I would say I probably need at least maybe 3 to 4 bedrooms and like an office space and like a gym space.
Okay, and a gym. Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me, are you looking for something all on one floor? Can it be a house, or would you like a condominium?
Probably a house.
Okay, probably a house. And how important is a garden to you, Bella?
Like a garden where I have to cut shit?
Like an outside space? Exactly. We can always get you a gardener. I've got a great contact that can do all of your maintenance for you.
Okay, if somebody else is doing the maintenance, I'm not cutting things. That's no. Not me.
Okay. Okay. And Bella,
I like roses when they're delivered, not when I have to cut them.
They look so pretty, especially the English roses.
Yeah.
Tell me, Bella, how many children do you have?
I have one.
Okay. So it would be yourself and your child.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And is it of interest to look at a brand new property, potentially under construction, or would you like something that's already been in the community a few years?
I wouldn't mind something brand new because I like to be able to like pick out things myself. There are certain things I have certain likes that I would love to see in a space.
Okay. Tell me more about these likes.
Well, I like to entertain. I like open spaces. And I like where like the kitchen and the great room like all can kind of see each other. So
like an open plan, right? Open plan kitchen, diner. And what about the view? Do we need to have a really exceptional view or not so important?
Yeah, so I want a place where you can like open the whole wall and like it opens up into like the deck. So like, you know, yeah. That I would love to like have a big open, like, yeah.
Do you know, as you're saying that, I have 2 properties right now that I was at last week in Boca Raton. You're going to love them. We have to go. Just exceptional views. And actually, you said you weren't so bothered about that garden. There's a community garden, but I think you're going to love them. Tell me, what is your budget exactly? What are you looking to spend?
Well, my budget usually depends on what I like. So...
Are we looking at $1 million or $10 million? Just to get an idea.
I would say probably somewhere between 1 and 5.
Okay. So if I found you something at 7 million that was absolutely amazing, would you go for it?
I mean, it's possible.
Okay, great.
Definitely
so look, Bella, let's do this. How are you looking for tomorrow at 7 in the evening to go and view something by night?
Sounds fantastic.
Let's do it. I cannot wait.
Thank you, Lucy.
Take care. Bye, Bella.
Lucy, excellent work. How'd that feel for you?
Yeah, I loved it. I just didn't have enough time. 3 minutes. I'm really aware of my time because I usually have longer. But yeah, no, Bella knew what she wanted. And sometimes it takes a while to get it out to the clients. But it was like suddenly the house was out. She's all about this like amazing apartment, I can tell.
Here's what I'm present to. Actually, ask this, Bella, did Lucy have enough time and do the job so you'd want to meet with her?
Oh, 100%.
So you could make that happen in 3 minutes, Lucy. I mean, your energy, being present, like, yeah, like who doesn't want to meet with you?
Yeah.
So outstanding. And same thing with Natalie. You got, both of you ladies have been amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. That's been great fun. Great fun.
So Bella, what was present for you in that round with Natalie and Lucy, if you had one word, one sentence?
Both energies were absolutely extraordinary and amazing. And yeah, I'm really super, it was super fun. It was super fun.
Okay.
And then just FYI, I do have to leave the show at the top of the hour because I have another call, which is in 10 minutes. So I just want to let you know that.
No worries at all. Okay. So let me jump in on a quick dynamic for a moment and see if we can just have a little bit of fun with an alternate way to look at it. Remember earlier.
You have fun?
Yes, I have fun. Thank you very much. So Natalie, we talked about number of sales meetings per month. One of our clients grew his monthly sales meetings from 8 sales meetings per month to 600 sales meetings per month over an 18-month period, understanding the superpower of influence and how we can merge ecosystems, meaning create relationships with other communities and dynamics. So let me lean into that a little bit because you're extraordinary. You did such a beautiful job with Bella in the conversation. Let's try, would it be okay for me, Natalie, to be you, but we'll make it a different role play. We'll make you a person that does real estate online of influence that has his own convention center and does events. How's that sound?
Okay, awesome.
Yep. Okay. Great. So, and we'll make your name Chris. Okay. And I'll be you now. Okay. So, hey, Chris, so thankful that you took the call. I know you have people coming at you all over the place. You have like 1 million followers on YouTube. I love your work and I really appreciate you taking 3 minutes to chat.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. What you got going on?
Yeah. So Chris, I am like fully present to your acceleration. I know you have the convention center now and you're selling programs online, you're buying and selling real estate at huge numbers. And not only that, what I'm like super impressed by is the fact that you also stand in the space of personal development to create emotional breakthroughs for people. You're like this renaissance person of the real estate and personal development world. It's refreshing. So I'm really familiar kind of with the flipping world and there's beautiful things in it, but the depth that you bring, the father you are, the family person you are, super impressed by it all. And just want to say thank you for what you're standing for in the world overall.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And a quick question, I know you only have about 1.5 minutes to go, is, as you're building this vision with the convention center, what is it all about ultimately? Like, what is your purpose? I know you love people, you're giving so much of yourself. Like, what's the ultimate purpose?
Honestly, my purpose is just to create a duplicatable system. You know what I mean? I have the convention center. It's all well and great. Excited to see people using that space. But how can others do the same thing that I did? How can they fulfill their sales, their real estate goals? And so
Yeah.
that's why I do the personal development and the teaching, because I want people to be just as great and feel just as awesome as I do to have such
Oh,
great
wow.
properties under my belt.
Beautiful. And can I ask, where does that come from? What's the why driving that? I hear your heart for people. I feel it. What's behind that?
Community is everything, and they say it's lonely at the top, but it doesn't have to be.
Wow.
Why can't we create an environment where everybody is awesome?
Amazing. Well, Chris, I appreciate that. I know we have under 1 minute to go. Can I just share a little bit about me to see if it makes sense for us to have a longer conversation?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, so listen, my name is Natalie, and I stand in the space of financial, and I understand all the incredible things that you do. And I think you're very present to, because I've watched your videos, that people make horrendous decisions about how they approach their money. So, what I'd love to do is have a longer conversation about the value that I can add as a complimentary speaker in your space, because a lot of folks have access to resources that they could buy real estate with, balance their portfolios, in other ways. And like you, I sit in the space of personal development. And I think people's emotional construct is a far bigger obstacle to the acceleration of their wealth building, whether they're buying real estate, whether they're investing in insurance or other financial products. All of that sits in the space of their own self mastery. So when you're doing your thing, my social proofing, the fear they're going to feel about stepping forward and buying real estate with you, I think in integrity, I could deliver a ton for your audience as a complimentary person on that stage. But I'd love to talk more about it. Quick question though, if it's a heck no, I don't want to waste your time. But if you feel any resonance, I'd love to have a longer conversation about where I've spoken, what I've done, and how I think this could work.
I think that'd be phenomenal. I think you'd be a tremendous asset to our team.
Okay, we can pause there. So that, by the way, that's a real scenario, because Chris Crone's a dear friend of mine, owns a convention center, and the client I was referring to essentially had those same conversations with Chris, and that was the beginning of how all these things created massive acceleration. But how did that feel for you, Natalie? Just the connection.
It was great. I really felt like you did connect to me, and of course, you started with acknowledgement and edification. Then you just kind of dug deep, to find out who I am and then how you could be of great benefit, or an added benefit and bonus to what I already provide.
Awesome. Bella, how'd that feel for you?
It felt beautiful. Like you just, every time you drop into a magic trick, it's just so serving to the entire community and what's possible.
Yeah, that was
Well,
awesome.
thank you for that. Thank you. So Ken, let's take it 30 seconds of feedback each and take this home, because we have the sales sorceress has places to go, Ken. So what's your feedback in that round, please, first for Natalie?
Natalie, excellent job again. I thought you got really into the Zeus and you lost a little bit of the fun energy that you had the first go around. You seemed a little bit tighter, but you asked great questions again. You then shared your unique heroic identity. And then I thought you did something great. You leaned back into the single mom subject and just thought you took it home nicely. I don't know how the intensity felt to Bella. I just kind of felt a little change, but I thought overall it was great. 9.2. Lucy, I got the full Lucy now, baby. Woo! So yeah, that was just, I thought you were you know, a lot of Zeus coming in strong, but very, very friendly, like such fun energy. Like your intensity to get the information was just overshadowed by the fun. You know, asking all the right questions, and then you leaned into the budget. Then you threw a little test out there. I thought overall it was exceptional. 9.5.
Awesome, Ken.
Beautiful.
And how was today for you, Ken?
Oh, today was spectacular. I love jumping in last minute like this.
Thank you so much.
Kick off. Let's go.
Awesome job, brother. Thank you. Andres, my friend, what did you have, please, for Natalie?
First of all, Sean, I just want to say real quick that you are like Roger Federer playing tennis is a surgeon, and you are a surgeon in your field, man. You make it so smooth and give such great advice, and you're a master at what you do.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Natalie, congrats first for even doing this because it takes a lot of energy to go through this process, right? And we all learn from each other while doing it. I think your energy was a bit low. I love the fact that you connected with her and made a relationship with the person who referred you of what added value you brought to that person, how you could do the same thing for her, which is great. And I would just say that I would like to see your energy a little bit higher in the sense of just bring that fun energy back and have that smile that you have, which is beautiful, go through the phone.
Beautiful. And did you give a score?
I would say 9.
Nice.
Thank you.
And Lucy, I think that you did also a great job. There's 2 things that I would have touched up upon. I wouldn't want to take somebody to go and see a property right away before I get a little bit more of a feel on their feedback on properties. I would send them online for them to review. Also, I would like to know whether they're buying cash or financing, because that tells me a lot about whether or not maybe they could go the extra mile on that, maybe from $5 to $7 million, depending what they're going to be doing. Which is a big deal, because in that way you can make sure that they're pre-qualified and that you have that keyed up to make sure that they can buy it.
Excellent job, brother. Bella?
And your score?
9.3.
Nice. Excellent job, Andres. Thank you so much for being here today, my friend. Michelle, what's happening as we take this home? What do you got?
Yes, I'd like to acknowledge the courage that both of you beautiful ladies had coming up here today. It's always a little bit, different being on an artificial platform like this. I'll jump into Natalie, see that clock ticking for me. I'm going to echo exactly what Andres and Ken said, and just add a little bit more. I loved your aspirational energy the first time around. It seemed like you got a little bit in your head in the second time. And you used some declaratory statements at the end, like you want to have that security for you and your child when you get older. Maybe ask her, what does that future look like for you and your little one? Just so she gets thinking more on her own.
And your score
I'm
is?
going to give you a 9.1.5.
Look at that.
I like to throw in halves and have a little bit of fun.
I love that.
Because we're here to have fun too, right?
Yes, of course. And?
Exactly. Okay, Lucy. I was waiting to see for this. There we go, the clock.
It's going, my friend.
Same thing. These gentlemen did an amazing job giving their feedback. I don't work in the real estate, so I don't know exactly what other questions you should be asking. I do know as a single mom, though, I would be very interested in knowing about the schools. So in that phone call, I would have also brought up something about houses or condos where there's good school. And with that, I'm going to give you a 9.2.5.
Look at that. Excellent job, Michelle. Thank you so much. And how was today for you, Michelle?
Magnificent as always. Each time I come on these, I learn more. I get to help other people learn more. And it's just always an honor and a blessing to be here and experience the growth and the surgeon of communication and influence that you are, Sean.
Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you. Yes, and as we round it up, Lucy, how was today for you on The Real Raw? Thank you so much for being here. You did a truly magnificent job.
Yeah, I loved it. It's very nerve-wracking, and I'm in sales, but because you don't know who you're talking to and how, and the timing for me is massive. Like I ran out of time, but thank you so much for everyone's feedback. I love feedback, so I can be better for my clients next time. And thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Lucy, we've done this more than 400 times. You're, top 1%er. Fantastic job.
Oh,
Awesome.
bless you. Thank you, Sean.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Natalie, awesome job as well. Heart-centered, your stuff. It just resonates powerfully. How was today for you on The Real Raw?
It was great. It was really exhilarating. I'm always looking for opportunities to be stretched. So I'm always looking to be in a room full of movers, thinkers, and shakers and influencers. So I appreciate your time and your feedback. I took a lot of notes for my feedback as well as Lucy's. And so I'm just excited about being able to dream big and move forward.
Well, thank you. Super appreciate it. Bella Verita, we had amazing people today. Final, my friend, because P.S., we got Michael Burnett, the owner, CEO, founder of Success Resources, the largest stage in the world, coming on later tonight.
This is true. This is true. So final is like, if you want to know more about like the magic trick and how Sean goes from hello to yes, and said it's such a beautiful, masterful way, hitting all four energies that like really touches the heart, but gets the yes. You will want to come tonight, Monday nights, 7 p.m. We have Michael Burnett, the CEO of Success Resources, is going to be on. So that is the place. It is the best happy hour in town. It is 7 p.m. What is Aurora? What is Unblinded? So definitely be there this evening. I will see you all there.
Yes. And quickly, we have Dan Izicki on tonight, who, by the way, just got like a grant approved by the Department of Health and Human Services and is doing all kinds of things in the remarkable story of the people, the giant corporations he's competing with and what he's done, as well as Dawood, who created 100 Black interns. And he's doing that in the financial space all over the world. Powerful, incredible program, working with some of the largest companies in the world for creating inclusion and acceleration. So Bella, you rock this, my friend. How are you? And what's your peace out words for us?
She just jumped
She's
out.
gone.
She did. That was her peace out. All right. So Bella, awesome job. That was my kickback. Thank you guys so much. Lucy, fantastic. Natalie, Ken, Andres, Michelle, love you guys. And we are all blind and just learning to see. Talk to you soon. Thank you.